disorders. His problems began at an early age, and they affect not only him, but almost everyone around him.
Tell me a little bit about what's happened for you to come into the hospital this time.
Yeah, this is my first time coming to the hospital or a treatment center, period. And I had got to the point, I was selling drugs out on the street, dealing with a lot of people, crazy people and everything, which, because they had a sickness. But I didn't know I had the sickness because I was always, distributing to them. And I just got to a point where I had my mind just got so bad and everything. I couldn't nobody tell me nothing. And I ain't care about nobody. I ain't care about myself. I ain't care about my mother, my father, my kids, and nothing.
ISBN number, could you find it?
It was like, it got so bad where I had to put a gun up to my father's
ISBN number's on there, did they find it?
And put my hands out on my mother's face, calling her out her name. And it was like anybody could have took me out. And if they would have shot me or killed me, I wouldn't have cared.
When you were telling me when you were younger, under 15, you had all those fights, you ever have a fight with a weapon? That you were carrying a gun or a knife?
A knife?
A knife. That was when you were under 15?
Yeah, that's when I was little. I had, my mother, since she been working the courts, that gave me a break on a case like that. But I ain't got caught with 13-inch switchblades, throwing knives and everything. I ain't caught a lot of different things like that.
How old were you when that happened?
Like 11, 12 years old. Used to throw bricks at people, bust their heads, hit them with bottles and everything. I ain't care. Whatever it took to beat them, that's what I did.
Now, when you were doing that, were you really trying to hurt him?
Yeah, I was trying to hurt him. Because, like I said, I didn't have no feelings for nobody. When I felt like killing somebody, before I came in this hospital, when I felt like killing somebody, I didn't care about it.
When you were younger, less than 15, did you ever destroy property?
I used to see the bus drivers coming down Grand Avenue and open once they open the bus door, throw bricks at them and everything, then run.
How old were you when this happened?
10 and 11 years old. I was right down the street from the house, so I ain't had that far to run. One time I took a paper machine, I was if they had the papers in. I took it and dragged it in the boys' club, busted it open, took the money out.
Out of the machine?
Yeah, how you break the machine, it has a top. I broke the top off and took the money out of the machine.
Was that something you do a lot when you were younger too, lying to people?
Yeah. Lying to get out of a whooping.
Okay, how about at school? Lying at school?
Yeah, I was lying daily at school because, I go back to school, why wasn't you at home? Why wasn't you at school? I was sick. Go home, my mom was like, was you at school today? Yes, ma'am, I was at school. No, and I wasn't even at school. I was at home, on the telephone, watching TV, legs kicked up and everything.
Now, how about fires? I know I asked you that question.
Yeah, I ain't do no major fires like burning buildings up and nothing, but I ain't tell you the other day, I used to set trash cans on fire, right?
Now, were you doing that to keep warm, or?
No, I'm doing that just to see some fire, just for the hell of it.
So if it was important, valuable stuff in there, you didn't care?
No. I used to steal from my daddy too, like his knives and stuff. My mother has a comic book collection, and from when they very first started making comic books, when I was in school. When my mother didn't get no money, I used to take her comic books to school and sell her comic books. Comic books that was valuable, real valuable. I used to sell just for nothing, but she got them back though. But I ain't, as I was, I didn't.
How about torturing animals or doing things to animals?
I ain't never abused no animals because, I always did love animals because we always had animals. We always had pets, cats and dogs and everything, so and I used to have a rabbit, I love animals. I wouldn't do nothing to no animal, but I do something to a person. I have hatred inside me. I don't care how much I beat somebody, I still don't get enough anger out because I still seem like the more I hit somebody, the more anger I get inside me.
How much anger do you think you got inside you? And what could you do? If you could just do whatever you want, how much anger would come out?
All right, put it like this. The other day, before you came and talked to me, I was laying in my bed, and a guy that sleeps next to me, he just was talking to me, and I ain't got pissed off and told him something else to me. So I had jumped up out the bed. Now, this is in the hospital. Jumped up out the bed, and he jumped up, I just slammed him on his bed and started choking him. You know, and didn't want to let go. I mean, you know, it was like, I was just looking at his face and just choking him. And when so then some nurses came there and gave me some medicine to calm me down, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before the medicine calmed me down, he said something else to me. I hit him. You know, then the medicine finally calmed me down a little bit.
When was the first time that you really started using drugs?
I used drugs when I was probably, let me see. I'm probably about 9, 10 years old.
What kind of drug?
Smoked marijuana. And then, that's the first time I used a drug that I smoked, but alcohol is a drug too.
Mm-hmm.
First time I drunk some alcohol, I think I was probably about 3 years old. My mother, she used to drink peppermint schnapps. This was like almost 24 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I took her about her peppermint schnapps and drunk it. I hid in the closet and drunk. I was sick. My mother told me I was sick for like 4 or 5 days.
How old were you when you first started using it, though, to get drunk or to get high? Using drugs?
First started, I was smoking marijuana when I was about like 10, 11 years old, 9, 10, something like that. Smoking marijuana in school, you know how everybody wants to be grown.
Have you ever forced a woman to have sex?
No, so I have sisters and I respect them. I respect all females. I wouldn't put myself in no category to, I know people that did it though, and I wanted to kill them. You know, because I feel like a man doesn't have to do that, you know.
The kind of work that you've done, you mentioned that at one point you were selling drugs. Is that the main kind of work that you've done before? Selling drugs?
Yeah.
Most of the things most of the jobs that you've done, have they been things that weren't legal?
Yeah, I had a company though. I actually owned my own company though. I had a construction company. And, you know, it was an up and down thing, you know. The weather was bad, you couldn't do it. I actually opened that company up because I got the skills and the trades from Job Corps.
Mm-hmm.
So I had opened that company up and I got locked up. You know, I got locked up by the state. So when I got locked up by the state, I was just...
You mean you were in prison?
Yeah.
Prison. What was that about?
I assaulted a woman, you know, because she got in my face and she acted like she was finna hit me. She was talking, she was arguing with me, and next thing I know, I just smacked her. I broke her nose. I had so much anger and stuff in me. It was just, I just like a bomb. You know, you see a bomb and it's just ticking. It's just a matter of seconds before this bomb blows up and you trying to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I'm going, that bomb's gonna blow up in me.
You took somebody with them.
Away from it. And then
What's going to happen, do you think, when that bomb's going to blow up?
There's gonna be a lot of people hurt. There's not a lot of people dead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might be one person that's lying in my grave or something, but you know, I ain't gonna go out. Hey, I'm not going out without taking somebody with me.
Has it ever happened that you've actually shot or killed someone?
Yeah, I don't know if I killed them. No, I shot a lot of people.
A lot of people. More than one.
Oh yeah.
You
I
shot
was
people
on the
with
south
guns.
side, and a guy stole my car, and I knew who it was who stole it. Then he came down the street, and I had a sawed off 410. And I shot him with that 410.
Shotgun.
Yeah, I shot him. Then this was the same week. A lady tried to set me up with the police. She was working for the police, and you know she came there with money, and I stayed on the same floor. I had threw her off the same floor, broke all her ribs. But you know, I've been doing a lot better though. You know, because I respect everybody up here because everybody's trying to work with me. They could have been like a lot of these hospitals. You don't have insurance? Fuck you. You gone. We cannot help you. Okay? But the staff up here, you know, I know I done heard a lot of them because I done cussed them out, threatened them. But you know, they didn't let it get to them, they still help me.
Well, we've been trying to help. That's one of the things we're doing. We're trying to help
Right.
you while you're here. And you helping us with this film is really helping us a lot too.
Right. You know, I just want everybody to know, you know, if I can get cured, anybody can get cured.
George gives us one of our most dramatic interviews. The key to making the diagnosis an antisocial personality disorder is to document the onset of certain symptoms before the age of 15.
Before age
These
15,
include
before age of 15.
failure to conform to social norms,
No norms.
aggressiveness, irresponsible behavior,
Irresponsible.
impulsive behavior,
Impulsive.
lying and other deceitful behavior,
Lying, deceitful.
dangerous behavior,
Dangerous.
and finally a gross lack of remorse.
No
In
remorse.
short, George has them all. These symptoms have continued and intensified in George's adulthood.
Scary guy.
One of the most ironic things about this interview is George's charming and engaging qualities.
Charming.
Perhaps this is the reason that patients with antisocial personality disorder are often given second and third chances. We can't forget the profound and sometimes dangerous consequences that George's behavior can have for his family, his friends, and in many treatment settings. Finally, we have to recognize that George's prognosis is poor. This disorder is often lifelong, and many treatments are unsuccessful. Sadly, George has little insight into this, as his final comment shows.